All right, all right, all right. It is time. This is Late Night with Honda, the greatest show on all the internet, where we go wherever the. What do we talk about on this show,
Chin deep,
dude?
something chin deep.
Well, Chin Deep's fucking. That's the Gay Frog chat.
We do something or another, though.
We do things to people. Dirty, nasty thing. Anyway, how you guys doing tonight? Fucking just chilling over here. Like, got done with my week o work, so that's been fun. I'm pretty beat up and worn down right now. I hope everybody out there is doing pretty well, though. How are you guys doing? We're joined by a Foos tonight. Fusano.
Doing well.
Excellent.
Happy to be here.
Well, it's good to have you. And Angry's here tonight. How you doing, Mr. Angry?
Doing fine.
Yeah, did you guys hear about this fucking this tornado that ripped through everything?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just one tornado. It was several tornadoes. There's like 70 people dead, a couple 100,000 people without electricity. There was stories of like this little girl that I saw that was like only saved because her parents had her in a fucking car seat when like the roof of the house ripped off. And they were in the bathroom and they got thrown across like their yard over their neighbor's house and landed on the far side of their neighbor's house inside the bathroom, and everyone miraculously fucking lived. But yeah, Jack Barnes is saying over 100 reported dead now. Chili Bean is saying 30 tornadoes. So yeah, I mean, I honestly I haven't been keeping up with what's been going on as much as I should. As I said, I just got on my work week and had other things of my own to do today. But I started looking into it a little bit before the chat here, and it's amazing the fucking damage to some of these areas, dude. And like some of these houses are fucking. They're not like trailer park homes. They're like fucking nice ass, big ass, fucking crazy houses. And there was that Amazon facility or whatever that the roof got ripped off of, and all this other shit, dude. It's fucking crazy, man.
So that's why my package didn't show up.
Yeah, you'll never get it now. They 9/11'd it. It was an inside job from God. Dude, and I was kind of thinking about it, like, and I don't know, like, honestly, obviously, like, none of us can know, but do you think that could have been a fucking weather weapon of some kind?
Nah.
Not in some place in like Tennessee.
Yeah, because that same storm had shit, from Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, like across. That storm crossed multiple areas.
So you're saying it was more deadly because it crossed state lines?
Absolutely.
I've heard that one before.
It should have gotten permission from the federal government to do that.
Did it bring a firearm with it when it crossed those state lines? Probably. I mean,
through those states, I guarantee there was more than one firearm up in that air.
So it threw several firearms across state. I mean, we need a federal investigation about these tornadoes. That's what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee there was a bunch of freaking firearms through
there. Chris D says we finally got snow, Honda. Yes, I woke up the other morning. I think it was the 10th is when it happened. So yesterday, I woke up all early and I like. The light coming in through my window was extra white. It was like a lot of light coming in through my window, and I like looked outside and I'm like, snow. And then I went back to sleep, and I woke up and I looked outside again, and all the snow was gone. So
you're right outside Denver, right?
Yep.
I got a bunch of people in Colorado Springs area, and they don't have any. They didn't get anything.
Well, in my lifetime, and as far as I know in recorded history, this is the longest it's taken to get the first snow of winter in Denver, like the Denver metro. Because it didn't happen until December 10th. And even then, we only got like 2 inches.
That's what she said.
That's all you need.
Hey, it's not length, it's girth. You gotta be able to hit the sides.
Goddamn, is this true? People reporting their cars that were parked being 50 miles away?
Doesn't surprise me.
When I was looking at this thing, there was a debris from some of these tornadoes that made it to 30,000 feet.
Yeah, because you get into a tornado, it's not just down; it sucks everything up.
Well, they were saying, yeah, I mean, like that's normal, but they were saying that the amount of suck and up that it went was higher than normal tornadoes. I guess I don't know what qualifies as the normal amount of suck and up and how high debris goes, but it seemed to me 30,000 feet was pretty crazy high. And I started thinking about like what if you're like a 90-pound girl or something, you know, or like a child, and you get swept up by the tornado and you end up like even 20,000 feet up in the air, just like spinning around in this vortex and like, like please.
Yep.
I mean, hopefully you know how to surf air.
I'm sure that in the history of everything, there's got to be like a cow or, you know, like some kind of animal or human at some point who got swept up by a tornado, traveled like 10 miles, and then like by just happenstance and chance didn't get fucking impaled by a log when they were in midair, right? And then landed safely enough, you know? I'm not saying unharmed, but alive. I wonder. I bet there probably is. I mean, I don't know if it's ever been recorded before, but I bet, like,
I mean,
the odds are that it probably could happen, so it probably has.
It happened in Twister, so it has to be true.
You mean that documentary film?
Yes. That's what I said, Twister.
Did it happen in Twister?
Yeah, the cow going across.
And he lived?
I don't think it was ever deemed whether or not the cow. It's just like the cow goes across, and Billy's like, "We got cows," and then never hear about it after. So like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure the cow didn't live. I'm pretty sure the cow got taken away to cow heaven, where there's milk and grass, and you know.
Oh, you mean India?
I'm sorry.
I feel like that's cow hell. That's where cows go, like to suffer.
No, they're worshipped.
Yeah, they're worshipped in India.
Yeah.
Like, if you have money and you're in India, you spend all of your money to get out of India.
Well, until you retire, then you spend money to go back to India.
Have you ever seen like the videos of people driving or like motorcyclists in India doing their like motorcycle videos about like vlogging? You know, that's a big thing now, vlogging.
Yeah, but like
the India fucking videos are scary, fucking terrifying. Like things that happen over here that you'd be like upset about is just like a matter of course.
India, I think, has been rated as having like the most dangerous roads on the planet or something.
Yeah, it seriously does. And like no one pays attention to any laws, and there's so many people going every direction. Like if a cop tried to stop somebody, you catch one person, but then 500,000 people drive past you breaking the exact same law. Like, well, like, you know, it's a war of attrition.
The thing with India, like in my profession, we have a lot of Indian contractors and stuff like that. Like they'll come over here, you know, work for 15, 20 years, have an apartment. Basically everything that they have could fit in a vehicle. They'll have a mattress around the floor. They'll have a card table for dinner. They'll have the sturdy plastic plates for all utensils and stuff like that. And they will take and work for 10, 11 years, whatever, you know, 10, 15 years. And then they will go back to India and live like kings. That's the thing that like screwed over a bunch of kids
I call them kids, like people my age, you know, because like we were all told when I was in high school, like get your computer science degree, learn how to code, then you'll have a job forever. All this other bullshit, right? And then as soon as they were like, oh fuck, we have to pay these people lots of money, they were like, I know. We can teach people in India how to code just the same. It's the same fucking thing. They already speak fucking English for the most part. Jesus, like bring them in. Pennies on the dollar. We'll give them a work visa and we'll call it some sort of an international fucking like outreach program or something.
So I've known several that, you know, I'm 40. I've known 2 people that are younger than me retire. They went back to India, bought a house, have servants, and I'm still friends with one of them, and he's like about $350 US, and he has house, car, food, entertainment, servants, and he's set for life.
So what you're saying is all you got to make is $350,000 and then move to India.
Yeah, but you have to move to a place where like they shit in the streets and like there's cobras everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have a fence. I mean, build your fence high enough, thick enough, and strong enough. It doesn't matter. Maybe it does. I guess the cobras got into the Garden of Eden. Why wouldn't they get over your fence too?
Especially if they have a commander.
All of them have a commander.
Look up a channel called Amazing Things Official. It's a India channel that shows how they make things over there, aka 100 ways to get cancer.
Yeah, I mean, but
I think I've seen that actually, where they're like, oh, we're going to make hubcaps. Let's find a bunch of dirty metal and melt it in this pot in the middle of this room and then fucking like cast mold it into this fucking ghetto ass sand thing that we just built. And we'll all just sit here and breathe the fumes while it cools off for a while. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It builds character.
The culture and people I've dealt with are awesome. But whenever you have like 1.8 billion people.
No, I agree. And that's part of it right there is how many people there are. And
people start to become...
It's not Pakistan, let's be honest, dude. It's way better than Pakistan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, it's like their fucking inbred cousin is what Pakistan is. Like literally. Do you know 60% of marriages in Pakistan are between first cousins?
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
It's first or second cousin is the statistic. If you're either first or second cousin, 6 out of 10 marriages are between first and second cousins. And that's why there's, you know, weird shit going on in Pakistan, I guess. I don't know.
And Alabama.
Well, in Pakistan, it's more because of the Islamicist nature versus Alabama. I don't know what Alabama's problem. Where's Jolly at? We need to ask him why.
Jolly's in Alabama, yeah. I mean, that's why. I think it's just like in Alabama, they look at it as who has more teeth, like it's a breeding thing, you know. Keep it in the family, I guess.
I mean, I feel like Jolly's family somehow escaped the inbreed, you know. So there's people. I mean, no, I'm not. Is the thing, but I feel like that's probably true.
Oh, it is because Jolly's mom many years ago ran off and went to a concert in Texas, and there she met a slightly taller man that was in his 20s and kind of wild and had glasses and such, and
that had a tattoo of 1911 on his arm.
Yes, I think you know who this is. Yep.
Hello, Matt.
Hello, penis.
You know we're doing a live chat right now.
Oh, we are? Why so early?
I don't know. I wanted to do it. I woke up earlier today and I didn't want to go so late, so I wanted to start a little earlier. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to join, you have a link in your Discord messages.
Oh, I see.
It would be cool if you did.
Okay, Matthew McConaughey.
You don't want to be
pretty cool.
You don't want to be not cool, do you?
I don't
better
care
if
about
you
cool
were.
anymore. I'm old. So are you.
He's old and married and has kids. He's cool doesn't matter.
The peer
Wait, is
pressure
that
still works.
Jolly?
Yeah, that's Jolly and Matt. They're talking in another area.
So
Well, because we didn't know, because we're sitting here fucking around with video games and shit.
so father and son are talking.
Father and son are playing.
Oh, are you guys
We
playing Halo
interrupted-
also?
We interrupted daddy time. I'm sorry.
I finally get the bonding time with my father I never had, and here it comes Honda.
Here it is.
Well, join us, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
That's awesome. Father-son bonding time.
Oh man, you're 40. I'm 40. How old are you, Angry?
I'm gonna be 33 here in a couple months.
33. Matt's 42.
44.
44. Oh, is this the? Oh, are you just playing the fucking?
Dude, I already beat the campaign.
You already beat the fucking campaign.
I'm
Yep.
I'm in the midst of the campaign, but I'm also doing I'm also freeing all the Marines and liberating.
Well, that's what I'm doing
everything.
now because you can go back afterwards and do it. So I played
Oh,
the main
okay.
storyline, and now I'm going through because it's all open world and freeing the Marines and doing all that shit.
Oh,
I have
okay.
never.
Huh.
There is, every Halo game usually has one boss at the end, one big boss fight at the end. This has
Yeah,
boss
this
fights
has
like every
multiple
level.
bosses. Yep.
There's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're yeah.
That's cool. I like boss fights. I like a boss
Yeah, no,
fight.
it's cool.
Boss.
So when I got off of work at like 1:30 in the morning last night and got home and I hopped on Discord and I saw that you were like not actively online, but it showed that you were playing this game.
Uh huh.
You were playing this game.
What? Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. I beat it. Although at that point, I don't know if I was playing it or if I had just left it running.
I think you might have because I hopped online and sent you like a million invites and you never responded. So
Yeah, I don't know if I might not have been.
that was a mistake. Oh, maybe it wasn't.
No, this is what I was looking for.
God damn it! Now I want to play Halo.
So yeah, I'm just going through the map and I'm just clearing shit off and getting all the Spartan cores and getting all the Mjolnir armor and freeing all the Marines, and I'm doing all that shit now.
Okay. Well, I just got done at the Spire here, so I don't know how much is left. I'm enjoying the campaign so far. Much
It's a
more
really
than 4
good
and 5.
campaign. Yeah, exactly. It is better than 4 and 5.
Is it like an open world campaign?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
It is.
Yes
and
and
it
no.
isn't, but
It's definitely linear. You have your certain missions that progress the story along, but then each section is just an open world where it's hey, you liberated a fob, and here's this bounty on this guy over here. You can go kill this guy if you want, and here's these captured Marines over here, and here's a refinery you can blow up if you want, or you can just follow the mission along and do the main missions.
And if you do that, which is what I did, then you can go back afterwards and go across the map and,
See, I didn't know. I also didn't know until about an hour ago that you could fast travel. So I'm sitting here. Yeah.
So this is like a mixture of Halo and
GTA 5.
Yeah, like GTA 5 or fucking Red Dead Redemption or
Yep.
What's another game like that?
Yeah, Matt, you can fast travel to any place you've already been and completed. I just found that out an hour ago because I was running around like an idiot, running across the map back and forth. I'm like, oh, I could have just.
You're surrounded by red dots. You got red dots all around you.
Well, watch this. This is cool. Oh wait, let me. Oh, there's too many. Hold on. Let me kill some of them off first, and I'm gonna show you something cool.
I have not used anything but the grapple shot. I've used.
It's the best one there. Oh my god, it's so handy. It helps you move faster. It does all kinds of stuff.
You can jack vehicles with it.
Oh, you can grab guns from across the room with it. And then I've maxed mine out, and you can do this with it. Watch this. Bam!
Oh, nice. See, I'm almost maxed out. I have like one more core I gotta
That's
get.
the last one. Is you can do that. That's the very last thing.
This makes me upset because all you've done is play this game and max your character up, and I'll never catch up to you now. All I've done is work.
Now when we play, I won't look like a noob anymore.
Well, I will still look exactly like a noob because the last time that we played and we were noobs was the last time that I played, so I'm still a noob.
Well, in multiplayer, I think you still will.
I love this fucking move. This fucking grappling hook is awesome.
You're like Scorpion from fucking.
It is pimptastic. Like, it's so handy. Even for just something like, okay, so if you're running across a map and you just like point at the ground and it pulls you faster, you just keep running, and when it resets, it pulls you faster, and you can move so much quicker with it. It's great. And there are some of the boss fights that you absolutely have to have it. Otherwise, you will die.
Oh, yeah.
Tara says she's got to go to bed, be up in 3 hours. We'll do a video when I get called back early. Have to load and deliver to Alabama Monday, 6 a.m. Finished by 2A-ish build, though. That's cool.
That is A2.
Whatever, I'm fucking tired. Back Alley Hunan says, I was 12 when you were born. You old Back Alley Hunan. Guy that comments says, I was a haploid cell when you were born? Does that mean you were a sperm?
Yes. That's what haploid means. He was a sex cell.
Daniel dropped in $2 and said, sounded by red dot comment works in Halo or India. And I did not misread that. I don't know.
No, you didn't. I think Daniel just had a stroke.
By the way, real quick, best new weapon in the game are plasma coils.
Is this just the Halo equivalent of throwing
they
a
are
can of
awesome.
gas?
You just pick them up and chuck them at people?
Yes, I've been doing that the whole campaign, man. It works great on big bads.
Oh, yeah.
It works
Except
really
for the
well.
hunters. The hunters it doesn't do much on.
It's like throwing a grenade at them.
Yeah.
So
Like
it works okay.
They are
but
definitely very tanky. Although I'm also playing it on
the only
hard,
thing
so.
that I haven't like that I turned around and walked away from. The only like side mission was the two ridiculously tough hunters. It's when you walk up to them, it says, "Oh, these are twins. They're blah 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 and blah blah blah, whatever their names are." And I went over there. I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take them on." And I had all the weapons and all the shit, and they whooped my ass repeatedly. And I'm like, I'm gonna leave this for later.
Dude,
I'll come back.
We need to. I wish that it was multiplayer campaign.
It will be in January.
I know. We were reading about it last night or whatever that was, but that wasn't last night. The night before. I can't believe you already beat the whole fucking campaign. Jesus Christ, man.
You're talking to a guy
Matt,
who doesn't sleep.
Do me a favor. Never, ever do crack. Because that shit like, a normal person has a problem when they do crack. If you have, like, the addictive personality where you got to finish Halo in a night kind of thing going on.
I've been playing since Thursday. You know how Halo games are.
Also, Halo is not that long a campaign.
It's video game crack. It is.
I mean, if you've played any of the Halos a couple times, you can knock out an entire campaign in an afternoon. So it's not like they're particularly long.
Yeah, if you've been playing since Thursday, because I've only been playing since last night, so excuse me.
God, I hate you.
Yeah, they're not very long. The only thing is you just got to know where you're going because they can get confusing.
Yeah,
you got to go to the sky, Matt.
And if you're just doing the whatchamacallit, where you're just focused on the main missions, and you could have easily knocked it out in 24 hours. I would assume because I have to feel like I'm pretty far along.
Daniel says he dropped in 3 super chats to get this out. He goes, "Sounded by red dot comment works in Halo or India," and then he goes, "Sounded," and then he goes, "Stupid fucking autocorrect. Surrounded by red dot comment works in Halo or India." Yes, very funny.
That still doesn't make sense.
No, it does, because red dots, what are Indians? Are they the dot or the feather?
It was a racist, Jolly.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, it was a not culturally sensitive.
Yeah, it's a joke that you couldn't tell in 2021. Oh wait, we just told it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, it's about to be 2022, so it'll be fine.
It'll be fine soon, yeah. What's going on? What's going on with you, Jolly? Jolly Jollins free?
Picked up 50 rounds of HST today.
How much did that cost you?
$50.
Federal HST?
Yeah, just picked up, like, you can get the 50 round box, like the law enforcement one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool. I almost went to the ammo shop today, but I decided not to.
To the gun shop?
I'm supposed to be going tomorrow.
Kind of like the big box store that sells ammo at like sometimes before times prices, but then they never have it because they sell it at before times prices. Occasionally they have it, which is why I go there. I just didn't do it today. How are you doing, Duke?
I got no power, baby. I'm out.
What?
We got no power. A big storm. So
it wiped you out too?
Yeah, so I got the generator going, but we got I'm doing this by candlelight because we have parts of the house with power, like the furnace and the fridges and the freezer.
Yeah.
And like the deep freeze.
Your appliances.
But we don't want to run anything. You know what I mean? So we're just kind of keeping it down to a minimal and got it all set up.
But you're happy that Matt talked into that generator,
right? Yes, big time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So yes,
you're gonna have to name your firstborn after Matt.
Which one did you get?
What was that? I don't even know what it's called.
The generator.
Like how many watts or whatever?
5,000.
Oh, you got a big boy.
Yeah. So
the one we were getting, the one I told you to get was 4,500. So it's
4,500. It was whatever. It was. We only need like 38, I think.
Oh yeah.
Only needed, but yeah,
4,500 is it for most homes in an emergency is more than enough.
Right. So we got that all set up, and my dad's an electrician, so he helped that part. I just took things out of the box, put the wheels on, and he showed me how to hook up everything. So that was really helpful.
Wow. So you hadn't even taken it out of the box and ran it yet, huh?
Sure had.
I would honestly.
Yeah,
that's fucking genius, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, well, we got it running and all that because the power's not supposed to even be restored until maybe tomorrow night at like midnight.
I bet your wife is looking at you like you're a fucking pimp right now.
Oh, we're good. We're real.
You're gonna get laid tonight for
Yeah,
it.
she'll suck it. She'll suck the polish off of it.
By candlelight.
She'll give you that Gumbo 3000.
Real romantic. By candlelight, and you're gonna have your mountain house dinners that you made on your camp stove.
Ooh, nice.
We're solid PP&J. We're not using the appliances. But yeah.
I'd say just use your camp stove.
We're
boil
getting
it
that
up
done.
some water.
And
Dude, no. What do you? Oh, you said you have heat, right?
yeah, we got hooked it up to the part of the house that has the furnace. So we got that, but we got the furnace turned down low because I just don't want to run it. I'm not worried about theft. I got it in my fenced-in backyard. I got it chained up, so we'll be fine. We're a good area, but went to the gun show today or gun store today and got a.
What's your address?
Yeah, got an AR pistol and a hollow sun. Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Put that together. Go shoot it tomorrow. So that's what's going on, baby.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
You got all the dragons attacking you and you're just slaying them left and right, bro.
Duke's over here making moves.
Yeah, baby.
Duke the Dragon Slayer over here.
Oh. Hey, it's been a fun ride, baby. Got to keep it going. But yeah, that's about it. Work party tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Little dinner and gun range time. We're going to go to an indoor gun range and shoot and then have all of our ladies meet us for dinner afterwards. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a good time.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Baller.
Right. My boss has got a really good setup. He's got like a, I don't know, some kind of like high-end AR pistol with a EOTech and then like a suppressor on it. So we're going to shoot that and I'll bring some of my AKs. Some of the folks have not shot AKs before, so that'll be fun. It's always fun to take something of your collection and have someone that you like shoot your stuff for the first time, that's cool to me. When you share, you bring somebody who's never shot an AK, who is like I would respect as a gun person, and they're like, I've never had a chance, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna have a chance. That's fun stuff to share.
How many AKs do you have? Don't answer that. It's fine.
Yep.
Well, he's counting.
Oh, I won't answer. I got a couple. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Kind of like me. You don't know how many because that's the right number.
That's the right number.
I have enough AKs. That's how many.
I know I have more ARs than AKs, and I want to change that.
Why?
I feel like I want to change that.
Matt, why is that man shooting sperm at you?
4 ARs.
Now is he not running out of sperm ammo?
My ARs and AKs are evenly matched.
No, I'm like, I have double ARs than I do, at least double, almost triple than AKs.
I think I'm quadruple.
Not me. Well, I have 47s and 74s, so I'm counting those combined.
You should.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I had gotten to an AK kick now and looking for like an underfolder one now.
Dude, AK kicks are tough.
They're expensive nowadays.
Yeah, they're overinflated, and it's. But here's the good thing though. I did want to mention, this is the time to pick up guns if you have cash, because everyone's selling anything they got to get cash right now, and you can pick. I've seen some really good deals on some things, on the local forums, if you know what I'm saying, and I'm telling you, I've seen some crazy deals. Because guys, they overspend or they bought stuff during the pandemic, and everybody kind of I think there's some opportunities for both parties to benefit. People that are selling guns, they get most of their money back. I would say a majority of the time you're going to get at least 80%.
A lot of people spent their government money on guns, and now they need that government money.
Exactly.
Well, how many people aren't working right now, dude?
Too fucking many.
Like, there's so many fucking people who have quit their jobs and haven't found a new one, or got laid off and their job just went away.
Well, and this is the time where people button up on their jobs and don't leave right now because of the holidays. Those of those who are working, they're going to stay there at least till January. Is my thought for some things. And people sometimes stop hiring during this time.
During these trying times.
Yeah. But I think that it's a great time to pick up things that you can see on the used market that I think are relatively going to be a good buy for you. And both parties win, because I've been in the position where I needed money and you got to sell a gun. And you can liquidate that cash. So it's, I don't know. It's good.
Corey Long dropped in $5 and said, "What's up, fellas? For Matt, what's the better survival food company? I've been looking at 4 Patriots in their stuff. Is their stuff good, or is it there are better options?"
I'll be real honest. So you got 4 Patriots. You got my Patriot Supply. You've got Prepper's Pantry. You've got Wise Foods. You've got what's the one that Walmart and Costco sell? Augustin Farms. Look, most of these all taste exactly the fucking same. They're all of the same quality. The one that stands out, honestly, is Mountain House. Mountain House tastes better. But they're also more expensive. Mountain House tends to be more expensive. Now, the reason for that is because Mountain House doesn't just make hiking food and shit like that. They also make bulk food for like the Navy and shit, for companies that stock food. So they don't just make food for you to store away that you'll eat in a bad situation. They make food for people who are going to actively eat it. And so their stuff tends to taste a little better, but it is more expensive. So I would just get whatever you can find, like as far as what's in your price range, and then just from there, just decide what you want. But unless you want something that tastes really good, go Mountain House and you can pay a little more money for it. Other than that, just buy whatever you can find on sale. That's what I do.
Man, Duke with the generator. That's fucking awesome that you have that, man.
Yeah, man.
Awesome that you had it and you just fucking got it like a month ago or whatever. You know? Like, oh, we already need it.
That's big time, baby.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it will happen sooner or later. So, like, being prepared for that is not a fucking unintelligent idea.
And you don't realize, I don't know. I think you get real used to that power just being on, man. We all do. We're all, as much as even us in this community are preppers, I still enjoy the amenities.
So something I have, because my place is all electric and I don't have the extra generator. I have a kerosene lantern or a kerosene heater that I can run for 20 minutes and it'll heat my entire place up.
I think that you have to look at your situation. And like, I have a pregnant wife and a young little guy, and I live in a climate where if I don't do this, it could damage my home. Yeah. I think if you're not in that situation and it's different for you, I think those options are great. You know what I mean? Like if you're not in the similar situation where you want to maintain a certain level, like that's totally fine.
Oh God! I just killed the motherfucker.
You got to kill the little peons first, man.
I know, but more peons show up.
I don't know. I always go after the big guy because usually he has the most devastating gun.
Depends. Just depends. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about getting one, and I haven't yet. But that's because I live in a one-bedroom apartment.
Right.
Like, having a fucking generator running, like, where do I even put it? Like, the only place I can put it is outside the front door, you know, and then anyone can come by and just unplug my shit and take it and walk away, you know?
Too bad you didn't have, like, a balcony. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't. And that's part of the reason why this place is so cheap, is because there are, like, zero amenities. Like, the kitchen is, like, the most basic kitchen. There's no balcony. There's no fucking pool. There's nothing, dude.
A balcony would be like super, like awesome, because then it would be outside, you'd be safe, hard to get to for someone else, but easy for you to get to. But yeah, but I understand. I sometimes, yeah, man, that's, yeah.
Fucking guy
would be way better off with one of those battery backups, maybe. But how long do those last for?
Not long.
See, I saw those battery ones for like $100 some there at the store. Was that Walmart? I saw them, and I wonder how well those work. Like if you got those, and it would just be good just for your cell phones and stuff.
They work, but they just don't last because it's battery power. I mean, unless you have a freaking Tesla or something, you're not going to have the juice.
Need that juice, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just get one of those inverter ones and just stick it by the window, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not very loud, and like the exhaust will just go out the window. But that doesn't work if it's cold outside, because then the window's got to be open, and you're just letting the fucking freezing air in, you know?
Get flat extension cords. Oh, you can't stick it out the window. Never mind.
Just get some like fucking ducting or something.
Got to be careful, homie. I know some people that didn't wake up.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying like that's dangerous. Like, just be careful. I know you know what you're doing, but that stuff scares me.
That's why I haven't got one right there. I mean, it's great in principle, but in application, in my situation, it's not necessarily
especially I would just it's just that stuff's really scary. Just wish you were closer. You just come stay at Big Duke's house. We got room for everybody. Get you some SpaghettiOs, some Kool-Aid, sitting next to these candles. You'd be all right, homie. Got the boys too. Got room for everybody.
I'll just buy the house up the street someday, Duke.
I know you got to. There's lots of real estate, baby.
Just take and get a. Don't get a house up the street. Just get a townhouse.
Yeah, right.
Well, I got a buddy who moved to I forget the name of the town, but it's a town south of Flint.
Really?
Yeah, because he bought a house for, I think, like $45,000.
Yeah.
Like a fixer upper.
Yeah.
And then put like a couple of months' work into it with his dad, and a couple of $10,000 into it, something like that, 10, 20,000. And fix it up, and now it's nice. Like now it's like a nice, good house that's good for his family to live in and everything. Like I don't know about the area so much south of Flint. I don't know how that works, but at least he fucking owns it. You know what I mean?
I'm looking at if I want to look at a house that is on the market for more than 2 days, I'm looking at almost a $300,000 house.
Dude, there's nothing in the Denver metro area that you can find that's not like. Dude, even the shitty houses, you can't find them because someone like an investor will buy it up before it's even on the market.
Yeah.
So, like the cheapest houses you can find in the metro area are like 400,000, and that's ridiculous, dude. Like even the town, like the condos, like if you want like a 1-bedroom condo apartment, you're looking at $200,000.
Fuck that. I want a place that has a decent backyard, and that's hard to find. I mean, a lot of the places here, it's like, oh, here's, 0.1 acre, 0.15 acres. And it's like, you have a house, you have 8 feet outside your house in all directions, and then that's it. Like, it sucks if people don't use their lawns anymore, their backyards. So they're like, okay, we're not going to build it like that.
You got less kids playing outside, I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice to be able to have like a little garden or something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck about a lawn, like mowing your lawn and having your lawn look all nice for the neighbors every day, like it used to be back when I was a kid. Like everyone. They would pride themselves on their lawn and stuff like that and water it all the time. But a garden actually gives you like food. And I wouldn't mind having like some trees that give you apples or, like plums or pears or something.
Yeah. I mean, this one house, the entire backyard was removed and an in-ground pool was put in. I'm like, okay, you're going to have a pool for 3 months of the year, and then the rest of your yard is like useless. It's concrete. Like you step back, it's the entire backyard's concrete. If you went and you mowed the grass with a push mower, 10 minutes of grass, it's like, no. And I'm telling my realtor, like, I want to have at least some yard.
Oh, you're getting raped.
Matt likes that.
This is a terrible shot.
I hate this fucking gun.
Then why are you
aim better?
What the?
I mean, having a small garden isn't really that. I mean, you just got to like make sure your soil's good, and sometimes that means grabbing a couple bags of topsoil and mixing it in with the dirt that you have and mixing in a little bit of fertilizer or whatever you got to do.
That's when you do a raised garden. You get some landscape timbers and you raise it up out of the ground so all of your stuff is in good soil.
I don't know. The soil in Colorado sucks. I know that. Like all we have is like sand and clay. There's no good soil.
That's us here. So I just did a raised garden when I decided to build one.
Yeah.
Do you think you could grow enough food to like live off of?
If you're good at canning, yes.
and supplementing with like deer and rabbits and shit. I guess.
What was it like? You need. Can't remember what it was, but I know like a family of 4 could live off, I think, a half acre.
I would think you need more than that.
It depends on how you plant stuff.
I don't know. I don't have the skills. I know that. Plus, it's a lot of fucking work too.
Awesome.
Like growing like even an acre, just 1 acre of land. And you don't have like a John Deere fucking tractor and all that other shit.
Right. Well, what you got to do is you gotta have your winter wheat. You gotta have your summer. The stuff that grows throughout the year. So you are always growing. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna have a summer harvest and the ground's not used for 6 months.
Winter wheat. Mm-hmm. Is that wheat that grows over the winter? And then you harvest it in the summer?
You harvest in the spring before.
Oh, yeah, whatever. When it warms up.
Yeah.
So you just go back to, like, the base area. Do you have to spend money to, like, fucking re-up your shit?
No, it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, you can grab as much shit as you want to rearm.
Is this what the multiplayer? Or
This is the open world.
Yeah, it's the campaign.
God damn it!
The campaign itself.
The open world needs to be multiplayer. Because I like this way better than
just not till January.
You got 3 weeks.
All the ones in orange are the ones I got playing missions.
What about the blue ones?
The heck?
John Brown says, "Come to Wisconsin. I have 8 acres of trees with deer and turkey, and the wife has a half acre of vegetable." Nice. She has a half acre of vegetable, but then you have to live in Wisconsin. Are you outside of Waukesha or whatever what's the name of that city? The one with the SUV that went wild. That was definitely not a hate crime.
Oh, Waukesha or something.
Waukesha. Waukesha. That one pisses me off, dude. Like, why the fuck is that guy not in way more trouble than he is?
Well, and why nobody's even talking about it?
That's another good point.
Because they don't care.
Well, it doesn't fit their narrative.
That's why they don't care.
I'm doing the pop-out chat because it's hard to think and watch you play.
I'm looking at a chat from on StreamYard. That's what I do.
Oh God, Luke B is here. Don't worry, I won't read any of your comments, but I know that you're present. Motherfucker.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Why does Wisconsin have so many ghetto-sounding named towns? Says Daniel.
Wasn't it? Wisconsin, wasn't that settled by more Scandinavian countries?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think so.
They eat lots of like pickled fish and shit. You ever had pickled herring?
Oh, is Daniel here? Daniel's here, right? You said Daniel's here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the package today. He sent me a package.
Ooh.
He sent me his package.
Did you get your potato chopper?
Yeah. That's what it was. It was like one of these fucking slicer. What do they call them? Mandolins or whatever.
Tommy P dropped in $2. Said, "Happy birthday. Can we get a more sober talk on IP?" No, we cannot.
We're not talking about IP today.
Because it doesn't fucking matter. Because it's nothing that I care about or that even really affects anything that we do on YouTube beyond the fact that it facilitates it. And you don't really have to know anything about it in order to take advantage of that facilitation. So therefore, any discussion about, well, you don't even know you're on YouTube is just an exercise in fucking dumb fuckery, and I'm not going to participate in that. Thank you.
IP for your bunghole.
Mark Malone says Wisconsin was settled by my people. The Nazis?
What's your people?
The Germans?
Well, we know it wasn't the Israelites. Yeah, but that dude, the SUV man, whatever you want to call him, what are we calling him? There's got to be a fucking derogatory term.
The
we can
SUV
come up
guy.
With.
Why have to have a derogatory name for that? Just call him what he is, the SUV guy. Like, he's not even worth the thought.
No, he is, because we need to come up with a way to like make it funny or something so that people remember it and talk about it and bring it back, because they're perfectly willing and able to memory hold the whole thing if we let them. You know what I mean? So you're just saving captive Marines. Why didn't they kill them? You're basically Chuck Norris right now. What was that Chuck Norris movie where he had to go in and kill all the fucking dudes and save the POW guys?
Missing in Action.
Thank you. I knew you would know. Oh, Scott Robert says, Wisconsin and Minnesota have a lot of towns named for native words. That makes sense. Colorado has a fair amount of those too, but not nearly as many as other places. Daniel says, "Who Black Supreme douchebag" is what I refer to him as. Oh, WHO Black, maybe. I don't know. So have you guys been keeping up with the Ghislaine Maxwell trial news?
No, I haven't. Although I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, that Bill Clinton got subpoenaed. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. It was being reported on some news outlets.
From everything I understand, the basic gist is that they're giving them a softball prosecution so that they don't fucking get too deep into the who, and like they don't want anyone else to go down for it except for her, basically. And when Comey's daughter is the fucking prosecutor, I don't know. I don't know how they could not say conflict of interest with who they have as a prosecutor in the case. Daniel says you need to watch The Salty Cracker. Didn't he get kicked off of YouTube?
I don't know who that is. So
he's an angry white man, according to his YouTube name. Scott Robert says mine is actually Sioux for water. Oh, like Minnesota. That makes sense. Minnesota is the land of 1,000 lakes.
That's Michigan.
Same difference. Starts with an M.
I mean, it's not, but
it's up there by the lakes, you know. Land of like 10,000 lakes. How about that? They're even better. They'll kick Michigan's ass. What's the best northern state? Michigan, Wisconsin,
Montana.
I've been to Montana, and I really liked Montana. I got to be honest. Montana was pretty fucking nice. It reminded me of Colorado from back in the day.
Montana looks like it would be fun. Like, it just, I don't know, every time you see pictures of it and stuff, it's like, I mean, only 80 people live there or whatever, so.
I mean, a fair amount of people live in, like, Billings and shit, and Kalispell's where I went. That was a really fucking cool town, dude. That was, like, a really fucking cool area. And everybody who lives there is, like, fishing, hunting, outdoorsmen, you know, like, has to clear the land, so they've got chainsaws and fucking pickups, and I don't know. It's just a cool fucking area, dude. I really liked Kalispell. If I had like lottery money, you know, like where things didn't matter so much as far as like how much stuff costs, I would move there. Where would you guys move if you had lottery money?
Honestly, Montana. I know their laws aren't as good as Texas's, but
they're not bad though.
If you have money, they're not bad. And if you got money, then
what you talking about?
Well, they don't have all the protections and shit. You know, like for if you fucking shoot somebody, and but they don't have any like assault weapons bans or magazine bans or anything like that. But they
just don't have as many free. But I also feel like that wouldn't be as much of a risk in Montana. They do have the nice aspect of, what is it, like no taxes or not, what is it, no registration? No, they have registration, but it's like no taxes on the registration, so that's nice.
What you guys talking about? I had to step away for a few.
Montana's laws.
Yeah, because Honda had asked the question, like, if you had just lottery, like stupid lottery money, right? Where would you go?
Missouri's kind of badass when it comes to at least firearm stuff.
I like Missouri. I mean, there's really nice parts of Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
From
the time humid and hot there in the summer.
Well, if you're in the northern side, it's not as bad. But yeah.
Every time I've been in Missouri in the summer, it's just fucking miserable.
Well, yeah,
I've only been once in the summer, and it was pretty toasty.
It's called misery for a reason, but
not as bad as Texas is all I fucking know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
I don't know if I had a lot. Like, honestly, for me, I'd probably still just head back to Pennsylvania, which I'm doing anyway.
Back Alley Hunan says Michigan has way more water. Lottery money, I'd move to a couple hundred miles further north in Michigan, like northern Michigan. That's where Duke goes hunting sometimes, I thought, or something, or used to. I forget.
Was it like the Thousand Lakes area, where it's the border of U.S. and Canada? There's a shit ton of lakes up there. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, I mean, that's, again, if I'm living that far north, I'd rather just be in Minnesota or Montana.
I mean, honestly, like having a place where spring is, like I enjoy having four seasons. So, I mean, that's one reason I like Missouri.
And you have 4 seasons up there too. Just
it's really short.
Your winter's a little bit longer, and your summer's a little shorter. Is all.
Many states have 4 seasons in them, but
Matt gets like a week of winter. Sometimes.
We're currently experiencing fall for this weekend, and only this weekend. It's like in the 60s right now.
Oh, nice! You can have the window open.
I have the window open right next to me right now. Yeah,
it's 35 here.
It's pretty chilly here today. It's like 40-ish. It's not bad though. Honestly, like it's been the mildest winter I can ever remember in Colorado so far.
Agreed. It has been.
So, like I understand being in Arizona, like most people don't consider winters here like extreme at all, but it has been extremely mild since the 4 years I've been here, because I'm used to waking up in the morning and it being in the 30s, maybe low 40s, and like I don't think it's dipped below 50 once this year yet.
Well, goddamn! Like the 5 seconds I was in Arizona and stopped to get gas, I thought my car was gonna explode because it was so fucking hot, dude. Oh my god! Well, it was like 120 degrees out. I didn't know the Earth got so hot, dude. Like you could fry an egg on the fucking sidewalk.
You can do that in a lot of places.
People bake cookies in their cars. Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's not an abnormal thing.
My second car I ever had was like from Arizona, and the dashboard looked like the Mojave Desert. It had like cracks like everywhere, and it's because they had to park it outside, I guess. And that's just what happens if you park your car outside in Arizona, is you don't have a fucking dashboard anymore. Same thing with like Las Vegas too, I bet.
Just like up in the Northeast, replace your car every 5-6 years because the underbody's rusted out because the salt's on the roads. It's just a part of where you live. Same with living on the coasts.
So I like Colorado. No salt, no crazy hot weather. But we do get some good snow blizzards on occasion.
Luke B, Eureka Springs. It's cheesy to do the tourist, but my favorite place. Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I used to live like 40 minutes from there. Kind of cool little area, but yeah, it's tourists kind of suck.
Eureka
Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, they fucking jacked my tank.
Aww.
Dude, we got to look at some damage from this shit.
Oh, the tornado stuff?
Yeah.
There's a lot of hippies in Eureka Springs. A lot of potheads, too. Shit ton of potheads.
So yeah, this is the one that I was talking about, the little girl. Like, look at this. Like, the dad got fucked up, the son got fucked up, the daughter got fucked up. When you read it, it says, "Oh Lord, please be with us. My mom's house is gone. We were in the bathroom and we all went flying and ended up way on the other side of our neighbor's house. My poor babies. Nothing is more scarier than knowing a tornado is heading your way and hearing your kids freaking out and thinking you're all going to die. To Bentley having a seizure, if Oakland wasn't in her car seat, she wouldn't be here today. Still here at the hospital. You really never think that you would be the one that goes through something like this. Man, hold your loved ones tight. I'm surprised we all made it out alive." Like, look at a little girl, dude. She'll never remember it, though, thankfully.
The kids will.
Yeah, that kid will.
Well, that top one, he might not. He might be young enough to block it out.
No one cares about Amazon, but look at their fucking building, dude.
Oh, there's towers. I thought that looked like boats for a little bit. But yeah, it's damn.
Won't be getting that package, will ya? Maybe be a little bit late anyway. Little light damage on the outside on the box.
I wonder how the Memphis airport is. Because FedEx hubs.
The internet legend is here.
Yes.
The internet legend.
Wait, what? The real one?
I don't know. Yes. Are you the real internet legend? Because we found you and I commented on your video, and like, if you're here, we would cordially invite you, good sir, to participate in this chat, as you are, after all, the internet legend. We would much appreciate it.
I have a feeling it's the fake internet legend that was on Matt's chat.
Well, the last one, yeah, because it wasn't spelled the same and it didn't have the right icon. So I knew somebody just changed their name.
Well, let's look.
It wasn't the real one.
This is. Oh my god.
Is it the
So
correct
we need to get him
icon?
a link.
Yep. Well, wait. No. I don't know. Is it the same? It should be the same icon, right?
No, there's no background in his.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We've been duped again.
You
This
son
is
of a
uncalled
bitch.
for, good sir.
I invited you into my house, and this is how you treat me. Nothing but lies.
Lies, deceit. This is almost starting to feel like a real marriage.
He just makes like a video every day that's like 45 seconds long.
Because an internet legend doesn't have to do more than that.
It's true. His work's already done.
Have you seen this wasp thing? This wasn't even in the game.
Oh yeah, the Wasp, the helicopter like VTOL thing.
Yeah, it wasn't
those,
in the game.
No, those are in Halo 3, I think, is when those got introduced. They're awesome. It's just to balance out a Banshee on the human side, essentially. But
it flies a little bit like a helicopter and a little bit like what was the thing with the two fans on the wings?
Like a VTOL.
Yeah, the thing from Halo 3 and Reach.
Not the Wasp, because this one's the Wasp. They've had the Wasp in the games before. Maybe it was 4 that the Wasps came out. That one was the what was it called?
The internet legend says
not a Pelican.
penis.
It was a. There's Wasp.
Well,
Pelican,
then we know it's
Falcon, maybe.
You're getting shot at.
No, I'm shooting.
Oh.
Is Honda moving to another state? Are you thinking about getting out of Colorado?
Like, maybe in a couple years once the kids are done with school. I don't think I can leave right now, though, to be honest.
How old are they?
13 and 15.
Oh, so you gotta have about another 5 years.
Yeah, it's still going to be a minute. And even then, like, okay, like, let's say I move to another state, and then they're like, yeah, fuck that, Dad. I like Colorado, and I'm staying here. Like, sweet. Now I just never get to see my kids again. Like, not ever again, but you know what I mean? Like, if your kids live in a different state from you, you see them, like, a couple times a year if you're lucky, you know?
My parents live in the same state as me, and I see them once, maybe twice a year.
Right. That's fine. Like, okay, so, like, right out of high school, not okay. 10 years out of high school, yeah, stop fucking calling me, you know? We'll see you at Christmas, you motherfucker.
Yeah, for me, like, right out of high school, I went home first couple years of college, but after that, no, done.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, I lived at home with my parents after the first 2 years.
Oh, where's your parachute? You don't have one.
Don't have one.
Did you die?
See, that's something I don't understand, right? So, like, he falls off the map and he dies. Yet he's fallen from space and landed on the ground before and been fine.
Okay, this says, not really the kind of records you want to see broken. The Mayfield, Kentucky tornado has lofted debris over 30,000 feet into the air. That's among the most intense ever recorded.
That sucks.
Again, I'm thinking like 90-pound girl, like right around here. Like that red line. Oh, there was some video that I wanted to show. This one. Just follows the path of this fucking tornado, dude. Look at this shit. It's like, God damn, I wish I bought that house across the street.
I mean, if they're wanting to remodel, it'd be a perfect time to do it. Insurance money would pay for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, probably would. Plus, you get FEMA money or something too, I'm sure.
And I wonder if it's at current house prices. Because that would suck if it's like, oh, we're going to give you the $115,000 you bought it for, and you can't build it for that. Jeez.
And just look at this shit, dude.
Some of those are big freaking houses too. Jeez.
Yeah. I think those are like multi-family homes or whatever. Like it's a house,
two
but, like,
driveways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some of these aren't.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
But look at that spot. I think just like, all right, I'm going to sit here for a while and kind of fuck everything up.
Wait, was there a house there? Yeah. Jeez.
How many people are dead from this?
I heard over 100.
Goddamn miracle it's not more. With 30 tornadoes, and one of them went for like, I don't even remember. It was like over 100 miles. I forget the fucking the number. How many miles it went on the ground.
And it's not even tornado season. That's usually in the spring.
Right. And usually tornadoes happen in the day, not in the middle of the night.
So absolutely it is a weapon.
Could be. I'm not saying it is, but I'm not saying that, you know. Like, this dude's looking for his dad who's missing, you know? If anyone in Lake County or Sandburg area has seen my dad, please contact me ASAP. His name is Jamie Hall. My family is from Florida, and we're staying in Cypress Point Resort, and was swept away by the tornado. My dad is currently missing.
CNN says 84 as of now.
Some of the worst destruction from the Kentucky tornado was centered in Mayfield town. Nearly 10,000 people, at least 110 people, were huddled inside a candle factory in the area when a tornado ripped through. Candle factory? Dude, here's video from this shit.
Jeez.
That shit's like an F5, dude. Look at it. That's so fucking scary and ominous, being all dark. And the only time you can see it was when lightning flashes.
Oof.
And they found that the map's missing of the city or whatever, but, you know. Oh, here's more drone footage of destruction. I guess this was an old folks' home. This is like a fucking senior care facility. Like, look at this fucking place, dude.
Jeez.
Like, all the roofs of every room.
Gone. I wonder how the residents are. Because a lot of those don't have basements.
If you need some 2x4s.
Might need to check them for nails.
You know. Little tetanus only hurts you if you're afraid of vaccines. Damn, that tree got uprooted.
And the thing is It's not, that tree was not from there. If you rewind, that root ball, there's nothing close to that root ball. Where'd that tree come from?
Like, goddamn, dude. That's someone's room.
See, that's a heavy ass tree, and that got moved a long way.
It's a thick tree.
Yeah. There's a thinner tree that's still there. Man.
Philip Priest says, I've been within 30 yards of an F3, and the street signs were fluttering in the wind in front of my truck.
We're flattened.
This was way bigger, he says. I mean, there was a tornado, I don't know how big it was, that ripped through my neighborhood when we lived in Iowa when I was a little kid. I don't even remember it. I was so young. But it, like, freaked my sister out, and every time we would get a tornado warning, she would, like, scream at everyone to get down in the basement, and if you were like, fuck you, I'm not worried about a tornado, like, leave me alone. She'd unplug your fucking TV or whatever, you know, like, stop you from what you were doing.
My sister was the same way. Like, she watched Twister once, and instantly it's like whenever you would get, like, a slight tornado warning, and we never really had anything big wherever we lived, she'd start freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my God, we're going to all get killed. And it's like, no, like, we're fine. We live on the mountain. Don't think it's
like, yes, we are going to get killed. We're going to die.
I was just more aggravated. I was like, Christ, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, me too. If I could go back, though, I would have played it the other way at least.
Yeah,
once.
Same.
All right, let's watch where's this at? Atlantic City casino fight. Okay, watch this guy in the suit with the chair. He gets fucked up.
As he should.
I don't know what what started this whole shit. I guess that's what you get for gambling in Atlantic City. CNN producer John Griffin was arrested with charges in a federal case for allegedly trying to lure children into having sex contact with him. He also allegedly tried to lure parents into giving their children to him for sexual activity. He was a CNN producer who worked with Chris Cuomo.
CNN.
He does look a little pedophilic, doesn't he? Slightly, maybe. This isn't quite a drive-by, but we got it from two different angles. 3 dudes with guns just unload. That guy's jammed. I don't think that guy lived. Not sure.
You know, at least they're being safe with the masks.
Yeah. Christmas tree arson suspect released without bail. Did you hear about this?
Oh, yeah, that's bullshit.
Apparently, he's crazy. He's a crazy homeless dude who's done that shit before.
It don't matter.
He's been in trouble for arson and shit. And
so you put him in a place where there are no lighters.
He need to be locked up.
Yeah, exactly. Oregon governor signs bill removing reading, writing, and math requirements for high school kids to help students of color.
Oh, that's fucking right there. That's racist. Saying that because you are a certain color, you should not be held to the same standards. Bullshit.
What if they looked at the statistics and they were like, hey, if we do this, this will help the students of color, and they did it?
Well, it's going to help every student that doesn't want to succeed.
I agree. We're not we're not churning out kids who are really analytical or knowledgeable or skilled these days, do we? Isn't that right, Jolly?
Those individuals that are going to take advantage of this we're going to be paying for them for the rest of their life.
Let it be known that I offered to pay Jolly to come up with a video intro for my videos. How many months ago? Since he's been done with college? Does Jolly
many months ago.
Does Jolly have a job?
A job?
I don't know. Does he?
I don't know.
You son of a bitch, Jolly. Get to work.
He's perfecting it.
Is Jolly even still here?
He's muted. So. He's here, but he's muted.
He's eating rice or something.
Yeah, he's eating rice and walking his dog.
You ought to know what your son does. Is doing.
I don't know. I didn't raise him.
Yeah, Matt looks at him as like he's a grown-ass boy now. Like he's out of the house. He can do his own thing.
Lauren Boebert tweeted, so they accidentally paid out $3.9 million in unemployment benefits to dead people in 2020. But questioning if people voted in the 2020 election is too controversial. Does that make sense? "14-year-old boy allegedly carjacked and raped an 87-year-old woman at the Waukesha Public Library. The boy is the nephew of Cavalier Johnson, who is running for mayor of Milwaukee." Did you guys hear about this?
Nope.
Yeah, so there's this dude, Cavalier Johnson, who's running for mayor of Milwaukee. And he's got a fucking nephew or something who carjacked and raped an 87-year-old woman. I'm like, good luck with your fucking... Like, wow. That's insane. Did you guys watch the Steven Crowder, Kyle Rittenhouse special?
I watched like the first 45 minutes.
I did. Yeah, I did.
I thought it was good. I really like the kid.
Yeah.
The more I hear from him, the more I like him. You know? He's a likable guy. It's good to see him have a sense of humor and kind of give out a little shit too, not just take it. Do you think they're going to pack the Supreme Court?
Myself, no.
Aren't they talking about doing it?
No, they're not. They already did all that. For those that watched Tasty Headlines this week,
who watches that shit?
They remember back in February, Biden said, I'm going to put together a commission to determine what to do with the Supreme Court and whether or not we should add members to it, blah, 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 whatever, right? And so they just came back this last week and said that basically, we don't know.
They can't do shit.
Like this is essentially what they came back. They didn't say that they should. They didn't say they shouldn't. They said the court largely works effectively and is run constitutionally as it sits, and blah, 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 all that shit. So.
Basically, a way to spend a bunch of money.
Essentially, yeah.
Los Angeles has turned into the Purge, detective warns. Police clear a homeless encampment in Harbor City, Los Angeles. Fucking that shit's getting crazy. And here's all of your Nancy Pelosi portfolio tracker and Maxwell trial tracker accounts suspended on Twitter. Because, you know, freedom of speech is a thing.
They restrung that tree, right?
They should, if they didn't.
I think they did.
They just put some lights over the fucking burnt corpse of the tree.
You see that tweet from Stephen Colbert?
No.
He said he tweeted out about the fucking tree. He's like, oh, the flaming tree is going to get its own show on Fox News. And then Greg Gutfeld tweeted back, and it probably already has better ratings than you. It was funny.
Mr. Guns and Deals.
I like these little drop-in triggers, even if they are from Guns and Deals. Like little 3.5 pound crisp break fucking. Oh my god, they're so nice.
Never been a fan. Actually, I've never shot them, but so I really shouldn't say I'm not a fan of them. I just never shot them.
I've got one of my AR pistol, and I fucking love it.
Oh, all my ARs just mil specs. I have a couple Geisley triggers on my ARs. I mean AKs.
I've got my AK's got the Tapco G2. I don't know if that's like any good, really, compared to other ones. I've never fucked with AK trigger.
Yeah, it's just a standard trigger off the com block design with a single hook.
Jack Bauer dropped in $5 and said, thoughts on the HK USP 9. Thinking of buying myself one for Christmas. Local store has new one with night sights for around $1,000.
If it is something that's on your list, that's a good price. But if it's something that is like a practical thing, there's a lot better firearms that are cheaper. But if you want an HK just because of HK, that's a good price for one.
This video puts everything in perspective, especially when it comes to some of the same celebrities speaking on COVID.
This is about coming to the aid of another brother that has tasted the brutality of hatred, racism, and bigotry.
In this situation, hate won't win. It will not.
You didn't deserve, nor anybody deserves, to have a noose put around your neck.
He had bleach poured onto him. This needs to stop.
He will forgive these people for what they did. But he won't. And we cannot forget their actions. And
this is Smollett thing.
It just opens up people's eyes. That's just what needs to stop, man. God damn, why are we going backwards?
There are a lot of evidence of violent incidents that happen at these MAGA rallies.
I mean, this is essentially terrorism, and you wonder like how deep it goes. These hateful groups that get together, or maybe hopefully it's just two people, but that's what I'm afraid of. That it's going to go a lot deeper.
We call it terrorism because the media does not.
It is. It's domestic terrorism.
Absolutely.
But I don't like that it's being put out there in the media that this is a possible hate crime. I think that even sows a seed that makes people feel like, well, is he making this up? Well, what is this about? I don't like that. Like, don't put that in people's minds. This man was hurt. He needs justice.
It's the horrific.
Well, I mean, he was hurt, and his attackers did get he did get justice for his attackers.
For this attack, they didn't find a rope; they brought a rope. I mean,
we pretty much thought racism had come a long way when President Barack Obama was president.
But by the way, it had.
Yeah, it had, but then the hatred So if you really want to get into that, you want to build a wall for somebody, build a wall for some of the white nationalists and supremacists.
We have a media that's saying it's a debate whether or not what just happened to Jussie Smollett is a hate crime. It's absurd. This isn't a debate.
There have been people in the government now who have made it okay for people to announce these hateful feelings that they have towards other people.
We really need to. Well, one of the things you and I were discussing earlier is clearly anyone who lives with this kind of hate is not terribly bright.
It's a good place to end it right there.
Yep. And he did it to himself. Now, did he do it to himself, or did he pay people to do it to him?
He paid people to do it to himself, and then went into court, denied doing so, even like perjured himself on the fucking stand, right? And now he's not going to he got convicted, but what is he going to serve? Like, what's his
probation and community service is what he's getting.
That's it?
Yep.
They already announced that?
Yep. That's what the lawyer said.
Like, that's bullshit. He needs to go to fucking jail for this. I mean, it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Well, with how high profile it was, I think the social damage is immeasurable.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating real quick. Steadley says 6 felonies. He hasn't been sentenced yet. So when is sentencing? Like Monday? I don't know, the craziest part about it to me is, in spite of the fact that it's come out that it was a hoax, in spite of the fact that he got convicted in court, BLM is still standing behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you would think at a point they'd be like, all right, like, maybe we shouldn't talk about this one. I don't know.
There are still people there that think that he's wrongly convicted.
Daniel says, faking a hate crime is a hate crime against the race you were trying to blame. Hashtag change my mind. I don't disagree. X Adam 1 says, opinion on my previously asked question. I would love to talk. Wait. I would love them to talk that much shit about all the BS and calling that liar a fucking piece of shit. Wait, was that your last comment? That wasn't even a question.
You said thoughts on it.
I don't see another question. Yeah, I would like to see them on that panel, Hot Talk Week, or whatever the fuck that is. I never even heard of that shit. But that doesn't mean much. But to hear what they have to say now, But they would just double down and they would fucking obfuscate and whatever. They wouldn't actually answer any questions about it. Check out the Cimarron Texas Range Revolver. It's a P365 XL with red dot.
You're still showing the Smollett crap. Oh. I thought you were.
Sig has them on sale for $632. Oh, did you see the Military Arms Channel did a video on the
Single Action Army?
Yeah, the Single Action Army revolver today.
Yeah.
And he could not get it to fire under the conditions that fucking Baldwin was talking about.
Of course not.
Like, he tried several times. And he even showed how you can get it to fire without pulling the hammer back, right? Because if you hold the trigger down and smack the back of the hammer with a hammer, like a little rubber mallet or something, it has the chance to go off.
Mm-hmm.
But since it, like, and this is the one thing that he said, is like, he doesn't know, because of the design of the gun and when it was made exactly, whether or not it has the transfer bar mechanism thing in it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like, it's like a safety where if the trigger's not being pulled, then it will not allow the firing pin to hit the fucking back of the primer. But he held down the trigger and pulled back the hammer until the point where just before the fucking half cock,
mm-hmm.
and let it go, and pulled it back to the half cock and let it go, and pulled it back to the half cock and let it go, with his finger on the trigger holding it down so the transfer bar didn't matter. And it still didn't go off.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. I feel like fucking Baldwin is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he went on national TV and lied to everybody. Of course he did.
Well, he's an actor. They're trained to do that, lie on command for a living.
It's not a lie if you believe it. Sorry, I'm like eating and drinking beer, and I'm good now.
That's right. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm tired, so I'm gonna head to bed.
Well, all right then.
Yep. I can't hang with the cool kids.
It's all good, homie. Well, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good night.
Yep. See ya.
See you. Well, then there were 3, but it's really 2 because Jolly's not even here right now.
I'm still here. And that's what matters.
That's half the battle. So you're just hovering above and killing people from above, you cheater. You're just cheating right now.
Cheater?
Oh, you're getting shot. You're getting shot.
That's the only bad thing about being in the air. You can get tagged from all kinds of fucking places.
Hey, if you just keep moving a little bit, it's hard for them to hit you at least. Just don't stand still, and hover like you're doing. It's hard to even see who you're shooting at.
Oh, no.
Went and picked up one of them Costco pizzas, man. They're pretty good for $10. Like, you get like a big ass fucking pizza, and they put like extra cheese like a motherfucker on it. I'm a big fan. Any questions out in the chat? Just give me an @eHonda and ask a question. We're just chilling right now. Fucking got through my week of work, and thank God for that. Started going to the gym again. I've gone 3 out of the last 5 days now. That's a pretty good start, I think. Been going every other day because I don't want to do it too hard to start off with. And after the first 2 times I went, I was pretty fucking sore, but I actually feel pretty good today. So already getting better. It's amazing how quick it happens, Especially if it's been it's been like a year since I was working out, so it's been a while. Matt, you need to start working out again.
Yeah, whatever.
Mark Malone says, "Do you know who keeps deleting my comments and banning me from your and Matt's Discord?"
Oh no, they said they banned you again.
What did you do?
I don't know. They just said he was being anti-Semitic, and I told him last time. I said, "I'm letting you back in, but if you say something and you get banned again, that's not on me." So
I don't know, dude. I didn't fucking do it. I know that.
I didn't do shit. I ain't got time to be sitting there monitoring Discord for comments. I don't have that kind of time.
If I saw something that was like, oh my god, dude, like seriously, then I might, but I don't look at it often enough to like catch any average time that might be happening, you know? So if it happens all the time, I would only catch it like maybe 5% of the time. So like, yeah, it probably happens often enough. Let on Steel says, did you see the UN's The Guardian of International Peace and Security statue at NYC? Some have said it looks like the biblical beast. Would you look? Wait, what is it called? The
beast with 1,000 backs? No, is that not it?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Guardian of International Peace. Images. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. It's like a lion with wings.
That looks very Aztec to me.
Oh, Jolly's back. Hey, Jolly.
I never left.
Well, where have you been? I've been talking to you several times and you did not respond.
I've been talking back the entire time.
You've been muted the entire time.
I've been muted the entire time.
Yes. And I did not mute you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So what was your response to my question about you doing my intro video?
Look, look, like I said, I've fallen on hard times, you know.
Right, which means you need money.
Which means I don't have my photo editing stuff anymore.
Which means you got to pirate it. I don't know what you have to do.
Oh, who died back there?
I don't know. That was on Matt's side, I think.
Matt, quit dying over there.
What? I didn't die. What are you talking about?
Someone was coughing, like hacking up a lung.
Wasn't me. Weren't me.
Roy Munson says, let's talk about IP addresses for a few hours.
Fuck off.
Jack Bauer says, can I get a blue wrench? Fuck it. Blue wrench for Jack Bauer. If I can find it over here. Jack Bauer. Sorry, hold on. Bear with me. There you go. Jack Bauer's a moderator. John Brown says, did you see that SUV guy is still upset that people are making him out to be a monster? I really don't give a fuck what that guy thinks.
I understand why he feels dehumanized. They keep calling him a car.
It's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel much human either if they called me an SUV. Glass 3222222 says, thoughts on HR 550, Immunization Infrastructure Modernization Act. Is it a backdoor RonaVax database like a lot of people are saying? I don't know. I don't know anything about HR 550. Do you know anything about it?
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
I'm not aware either.
All right, let's do a little research. I know I'm just a waiter, but, maybe I can Google something.
We'll see.
Immunization Infrastructure Modernization Act of 2021. This bill directs the Department of Health and Human Services to take actions to improve data sharing and other aspects of immunization information systems. These are both confidential, population-based databases that maintain a record of vaccine administrations. So it's basically information tracking of who has vaccines and who doesn't, I guess. Where's the fucking actual text of the bill? Okay, here we go. I mean, it's just subtitle, blah, blah, blah. Conduct activities, including with respect to population reporting, bid-directional reporting, to expand and enhance and improve immunization information systems that are administered by the health department or other agencies, state, local, tribal, territorial governments use the healthcare providers, and awards grants for cooperating agreements to the health department or such other governmental entities, blah, blah, blah. Assessing current data infrastructure capabilities, providing for technical assistance, improving secure data collection, transmission, improving the source of bidirectional exchange of immunization records among federal, state, local, tribal, and territorial governmental entities, improve such exchanges, simplify and support the standardization of immunization information systems, and to accelerate the interpretability. I don't know what the fuck that word is. Interpretability. I think that's what they're saying. I guess, yeah, that's what this is. They just want to get more information on everybody and fuck everybody over a little bit more. Angry's back. So I went down the rabbit hole, right? Check this out. Here's my rabbit hole I went down the other day. Bilderberg. Like, oh, there's Wikipedia has a list of Bilderberg participants. Crazy. Okay, let's look at it. And then you go down and down and down. Oh, Finland, Germany, Greece. What is this? The policies. We need to find United Kingdom, United States. Okay, here we go. There was some name that I clicked on. I got to find it. Hold on. Jigsaw. Okay. Jared Cohen. Do you know who this is?
That name sounds familiar.
Jared Cohen is an American businessman currently serving as the CEO of Jigsaw, formerly Google Ideas, as an adjunct senior fellow of the Council of Foreign Relations. Previously, he was named as a member of the Secretary of State's policy planning staff and was an advisor to the Condoleezza Rice, later Hillary Clinton, initially brought by Condoleezza Rice as a member of policy planning staff, blah, blah, blah. So he's been under Clinton, Congi, everybody, right? What is Jigsaw? And I was like, what the fuck is Jigsaw? Okay, let me look up Jigsaw. Jigsaw is a... Hold on. That's their direct fucking... link to their page that tells you what they do from their own words. Okay. So Jigsaw and Google launched a free perspective. It is a new tool for web publishers to identify toxic comments that can undermine the civil exchange of ideas using machine learning technology. It is a perspective that offers a score from 0 to 100 on how similar new comments and other previously identified as toxic defined as how likely a comment is to make someone leave a conversation. Publishers can use perspective in a number of ways in offering readers instant feedback on the toxicity of their comments. Right, that's part of it. We got Project Shield. Project Shield is a free anti-disturbed denial of service that's offered through Jigsaw that basically has media, elections, and human rights related content. So they're moderating content through AI, through this thing called Jigsaw, through this guy who worked under Hillary Clinton that works with Google and YouTube to put fucking things in front of your face. This guy who was at Bilderberg, this dude who was on the Council of Foreign Relations, and we're supposed to just trust it? Okay. Then they also have this thing called the redirect method. The redirect method is an open source methodology developed by Jigsaw in partnership with Moonshot that leverages Google's AdWords platforms and YouTube to target potential ISIS recruiters and dissuade them from joining groups. Jigsaw claims that during the pilot project conducted in early 2016, its advertising was 3 to 4 times more effective than normal campaigns to those who spent more time as twice as long viewing the effective playlists, blah, blah, blah. So they're putting specific things in front of you because they're like, oh, we've identified you as a radical, so we need to de-radicalize you. So we're going to put things on your fucking playlist that you end up watching that end up being, like, basically propaganda, right? In my opinion. I don't know. It's just like this whole fucking rabbit hole, and like, where is all this internet censorship coming from? Why are they so coordinated and stuff like that? Oh, it turns out Bilderberg is the answer. Jigsaw is the program. X Adam 1 dropped in $2. Said, so SIG Texas Ranger revolver or the P365 XL with red dot?
Wait, the what? What revolver? What?
SIG Texas Ranger revolver.
I thought it was Cimarron.
It says SIG.
SIG doesn't make revolvers.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think you mean Cimarron.
Or the P365 XL.
I would go Cimarron.
Yeah.
That's a nice revolver.
Just don't pull the trigger halfway back and let it go.
Yes, that could go poorly.
As we all know, that ends very poorly.
That is a nice gun.
Eduardo Espinosa says, found out who IP banned Mark Malone. Go on.
Do we care? Was it Mark Malone? Did Mark Malone pull a Jussie Smollett?
Calhoun says, my Facebook account got suspended for sharing a Rittenhouse meme. If you need someone else to talk about. Well, I mean, honestly, dude, the more they ratchet up the censorship, the more people are going to start realizing it and jumping ship. The harder they do that, the quicker they're going to lose their power. And I think they know that. That's why they're trying to, like, boiling frog pot us into fucking staying. But more Rittenhouse-like things happen and you get banned for it, the more people are going to fucking start waking up. But then where do you go? You know, like, there's no other, at this point anyway, place like YouTube where you can go where people are there for anything from cat videos to fucking conspiracy theories. Where you can figure out what caliber gun is going to work best for home defense or how to fix your fucking car, you know? Like, that's what YouTube's good for, is they've got information and videos that are produced with care and knowledge about every subject that you can think of. And they're killing it. They're fucking killing it right now. Who is blowing up fucking Discord? Fuck you. Jack Bauer says, Rumble is getting better. I don't know if it is or not. I don't really go to. I use BitChute a little bit here and there for a couple of people that I like to watch, like James Corbett of the Corbett Report and Stefan Molyneux of freedomainradio.com. But there's still a lot of people that I listen to on YouTube also. You know, like City Prepper or I don't know, fucking Jordan Peterson. You know, like there's several people who are still on YouTube. There's never enough something or other, dude. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, he's on a different website.
I thought it's the same dude though, right?
Yeah, same dude. He's just diversifying.
Diversify my anus. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Oh, you're gonna find out.
People of America, tragic day for so many families. I am a DCA airport flying to meet WC Kitchen team in Kentucky, responding to tornadoes. We're working with chefs, food trucks, and have WKC teams with many communities. We'll update on the ground soon. That's the one good thing about this country when we face an emergency or a tragedy or a giant event like what happened with these tornadoes or whatever, is that we tend to come together. We tend to fucking put our differences aside and help one another out when it comes down to it. And I hope that never changes. And I think the moment that it does, we honestly don't have a country anymore.
Except for you have those awful people who said they got what they deserved because their politicians didn't vote for climate change bills.
But
I thought I was going to come back and hit Elon in the face.
Well, there was that thing last time where there was like, oh yeah, and the windows can take fucking impact, and he threw a rock at it and it shattered. It's like, well, never mind.
I stand corrected.
These things are pretty cool, though. Have you seen like the pull contest between? I don't know. It was like a Silverado or something like that. They have in 4-wheel drive, and they have them on pavement, and they do a pull test, and the fucking Tesla truck just like pulls it away like it's not even there. It's amazing they can get that much torque out of a fucking electric motor, you know? Prices of guns. God damn it, guns and deals.
Dang it, Mr. Guns and Fear.
Guns and penis. That's Matt's B channel. Do you ever use your B channel?
Once in a while. Usually just a simulcast on podcast too. I have to put something on there once every 6 months.
Sedley says, where is Biden's FEMA? Did they fucking deploy FEMA to this area in Kentucky? I'm guessing not.
I would assume.
Jose Morga says, did you see that video about Elon Musk saying Joe Biden is destroying the country's economics? No, I did not. I'll look into that, though. Back Alley, and I don't know the answer to this one, says, are Charles Daly shotguns any good?
Yes. Yes, they are.
What are the prices on those compared to, like, I don't know.
They're a little pricey. They're a little pricey.
Are they built on like an 870 platform or something?
No, they're not.
They're their own thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would agree with Steadley. Just get a Maverick 88 if you're going to get a pump action shotgun. Because that was the first gun I ever bought. I still have it. Like, I've abused it and used it, and what's the term? You put it up wet and I forget.
Rode it hard and put it away wet.
That's the one.
Run it dry, put it away wet.
Steadily saying it's Turkish-made crap. Is that true? Is it made in Turkey?
Not all of it.
I think it depends what model. I think like they do have a nicer like hunting line.
Yeah, you don't buy their fucking pump shotguns. You buy their fucking break action, fucking nice.
Yeah, or their weird like mag-fed guns. Don't touch any mag-fed shotgun, unless it's from like Mossberg, maybe Black Aces.
I don't trust the Black Aces ones either. I
don't either. But all those weird bullpup shotguns that you see there, mag-fed, just don't even look at those. Those are terrible. Or a Saiga 12. If you can get a Saiga 12, those are also good.
Superbad says, I heard earlier today that Sacramento is blocking Rittenhouse Rye from entering California because it's racist and celebrates a killer. That's hilarious. Glad I got me a bottle before Colorado gets any fucking ideas. Back Alley says, I grew up with an 870. Never was a Mossberg fan. Mark Malone says, who's the douchey sounding guy? Is that Jolly?
Yes.
Define douchey.
It's true. You must define terms before you can argue them. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I like my Maverick. I've got 3 shotguns now because I've got that 870. Then I've got the side-by-side penis. What's your favorite shotgun?
Mine?
Yeah.
My 500 tactical.
What about you, Jolly? Don't you have a Benelli?
Yeah, I have a Supernova.
I never fucked with the Benellis before. I'm sure they're good, like high quality or whatever.
They're fun shotguns.
They're kind of a pain to upgrade though, because they don't have nearly this market support.
Yeah, compared to a Remington or a Mossberg, 100%.
Yeah.
TGH 1994 says, last year my healthier brother, 38, unexpectedly passed away from heart failure. Sorry to hear that, man. It sucks. I'm not getting the jibber jab under any circumstance, and I'm tired of my family hounding me about it. I just stopped talking to the family members for the most part about anything serious that are hounding me about that kind of shit. And if they start hounding me about that shit, I tell them unequivocally to shut the fuck up and not talk to me about that shit. Because you're not going to fucking convince me of a fucking thing, and I'm not going to convince you of a fucking thing, and all we're going to do is fight about it, so shut the fuck up. But I'm kind of a dick. Thoughts on stocking up on canned water? Do they make canned water?
They do. I think it's like the Blue Canned Water's the brand.
I mean, why wouldn't you just get bottles of water?
The only thing they're good
bad.
In plastic jugs, it can. More so, the plastic's going to go bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
if you
only
have
if
it in a temperature control,
control
inside your house, it's going to be fine.
The cans are good for like if you want to keep water in your car. They're good for that. However, you still run into the problem of it's more so for heat, but if they freeze, they can still burst the cans.
Yeah.
So what I would recommend for water to keep in your car is almost more than anything, get like a glass jug or a plastic and just rotate it.
I don't know. Every time I'm at the store, pretty much, I buy a case of fucking water.
Yeah.
And then once I have 2 cases in my car, I bring 1 case upstairs. So I've always got a case of water in my car. And then I've got several cases in the closet or whatever. But I mean, I go through them because I do enjoy bottled water. Call me what you will. Back Alley says, considering 870s are almost impossible to find, I need to become a Mossberg fan. Yeah. Unless you can beat Duke out. Get one quicker. Quick draw McGraw. What's the deal with people asking on their Android phones to sing a song? Matt posted about it on Facebook.
If you've got an Android phone, one of the songs that's currently in is not Siri. What the fuck's her name? The Android chick?
Cortana?
No, that's Microsoft.
That's Microsoft, but not Siri.
I don't remember. Whatever the fuck her name is. Anyway,
Google
one
Assistant?
of the songs in her rotation is a vaccine song. I've heard it. I did it with my phone. It works. If you say Siri, sing me, or if you say you hold down your home button and say when it asks you what do you want, just say sing me a song. You've got like a 1 in 5 chance that's
Sing me a song. Oh, it was picking up your fucking voice too. You got a 1 in 5 sing me a song. Hold on. Sing me a song. Well, that would get can't do that one. No, I'm not getting any COVID shit. Maybe I got to use the assistant thing.
I don't know. Whatever you hold down your home button, and it pops up this little thing, says, "What can I do for you? How can I help you?" or whatever the fuck it says. It doesn't say it. It just like pops the words up.
Hold on, I'm looking for the. I never use that fucking app.
I don't either. I don't either.
There it is. Assistant. Sing me a song. Okay, sing me a song. Sing me a song.
Let's celebrate that we have the vaccine to help us bring a change to this whole.
Told you. What'd I fucking tell you?
It fucking works. It took 2 tries, but it worked.
Yep.
Well, thanks for that, Matt. And Lead on Steel. Superbad says, my Remington 870 has been beaten, abused, and had non-traditional rounds fired through it, and it keeps running like a top. As it should. There's no reason it shouldn't. Men of Tupperware says, I was talking to my cousin's wife yesterday. She's a nurse. Asked me if I was getting jabbed. I told her, hell no. She then talked about getting medically exempt herself and dropped it. Maybe she was asking you because she doesn't want to get it either, and she knew that you weren't going to say hell no. Jack Bauer says, Honda never enough ammo. Have you ever heard about the DEF shortage? Could kill shipping. Lots of YouTube channels are talking about it. What's DEF? EEF shortage. China, okay, it's called AdBlue. Shortage threatens industry. China is one of the largest producers of a chemical called urea, which is used to make AdBlue and fertilizers. It has stopped exporting it due to the fertilizer's price and their own country stockpiling. DEF quality sensor shortage is a global one that has many drivers left on the road. DEF quality sensors failing. Okay, so this is a different one. DEF chips. The engines are no longer operational as the sensors will degrade the engine. So you need sensors on your shit and you have to have DEF chips in them. Well, there's DEF fluid, diesel exhaust fluid, which I don't think you're talking about. You got AdBlue, which is the fertilizer shit. I don't know what it is, dude. Fill me in, Jack Bauer. What is it? Diesel exhaust fluid? Okay, that's the one. What is diesel exhaust fluid and why is it more important than ever? Diesel has no rough road to go through. Diesel truck enthusiasts, long-haul truckers, and especially fleet managers collectively had a chicken little moment way back in 2010. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, mandated the use of selective catalytic reductive agents for diesel engines. Why? Because the So what is it? It's like a catalytic converter type fluid that reduces the fucking shit that comes out of your gas. Okay. I don't know. I have not heard about this shortage or anything about it. TJ1994 says, I have a diesel pickup. I have had a hard time finding DEF fluid. When I can find it, it's a lot more expensive than it used to be. Not good for truckers. DEF reduces emissions. The engine will shut off when it runs out. Wow. Mark Malone says, we need to go back to trains. We all know what kind of trains Mark Malone is talking about. It's a final solution. Man, you guys are talkative tonight.
Excuse me, I'm saving the galaxy right now. Okay.
Yeah, and not helping
I'm
your
doing
friend.
the same.
Just leaving your friend fucking here.
I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, and that's about it. All right. Well, you have chats too that you rely on me for. You can just see how that goes,
Every time Matt now is gonna run and pee or get a drink of water, he's just gonna, Honda's just gonna start playing Halo.
Yeah, and I'll just make dumb noises.
Pew
pew pew pew pew pew pew.
Tupperware says her I guess you're talking about your cousin's wife, had 7 ICU nurses walk off the job the other day because they're being forced to work 22 straight. She was forced to have 9 patients for her shift for the past week now, burning her out.
But let's fire everybody who won't get the vax.
Yeah.
I don't... Do people think nurses grow on trees?
Savage says, dropped in $5, it says, pretty bad windstorm going on. Power lines going down, trees ending up in people's living rooms, etc. If I don't make it, Honda, go fuck yourself.
That's a great line. I want that read at my funeral.
If I outlive you, Jolly, you fucked up.
Yeah, for real. Something went terribly wrong if that happens.
It does. It does. Jose Morgan says, never enough ammo. How's the new Halo?
Very good. A lot of fun. Really digging it.
Yeah, it's a blast. So far.
Oh, the train's going to get you. No, it looks pretty cool, man. I like how it's an open world and it's not just like, okay, here's the mission and you cannot go outside of this area. And
yeah. But then with Halo, like I had especially Halo 1, like it wasn't an open world, but like you still had to go different places, and I got lost a lot.
Oh, Savage dropped in $2 more. It says, Jolly 2 didn't notice him while typing. You just blew that motherfucker up with a grenade.
That wasn't a grenade, man. That was a power circuit.
He's basically throwing 25, 77 gas cans at people.
Man.
I do like how, though, they keep changing the lore. Because, wasn't it like Halo 3 that like you stopped being at war with the Covenant?
Well, it's not the Covenant anymore. It's the Banished.
It's the Banished, but they're all Covenant. They're just a different faction, so they don't have to keep, creating new enemies.
Well, they did create new enemies, actually. I mean, there's new creatures. There's new aliens in this as well that join the Banish.
You know what I don't like about Halo, though, these days? Whatever happened to the Flood?
Well, they got wiped out, remember? They sent that signal through the fucking galaxy or whatever from that one station, one installation that wiped out all the Flood.
What was that, 3?
I think it was 3.
3? Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, because 4 was when you fight all the Forerunners.
Yeah, Forerunners show up in 4.
In 5, like 4 and 5 are Forerunners, and then, well, I'm not going to spoil the campaign for anyone that hasn't played it yet on this one, but
I'm just sad because I want to play and I'm doing a chat and I don't want to neglect everybody.
Some people like watching us play.
Yeah.
I mean, we could end this stream and start a new one where we're gaming.
I'm thinking about maybe getting like a Xbox, like Series S, just the digital one, so I can get Halo 5 and this, not to put it on my computer.
Well, you don't have fucking room on your computer?
No, I don't. I only have 500 gigabytes on my computer.
Why don't you get a fucking hard drive?
Because then I'd have to leave it plugged up to the hard drive when I want to use it. And I only have 3 USB ports.
Why don't you get an internal hard drive?
Because I have a laptop.
Oh, okay. Now it's making more sense.
Yeah.
It all comes into focus.
I used to have a 1 terabyte hard drive, but I got it changed out to the 500 when my hard drive crashed. But this one's an SSD versus my old, which was mechanical. And that was slow.
Yeah, I've got a 1 terabyte SSD in my computer, but then I've also got like a 4 terabyte like regular hard drive for like just storage.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it.
Because when it comes to like just your information for your game or whatever, it takes a minute to load anyway,
Yeah. Just all like your documents and things like that. Yeah, just mechanical's fine, but when you actually want to use like appliances or applications, SSD is the way to go.
Steadley wants me to play the video I linked in Discord. It's safe for work. Well, that means I got to open Discord again. Gosh darn it. Discord. She sells seashells by the seashore. Steadley.
When I play Adult Melody.
Okay, here we go. And we'll do a little screen share action. Whoopity-doo. We'll make this big. Boobity doo.
This man shooting at people.
What the fuck is going on? There's like a gun battle going on.
Jesus.
Where is this?
Mexico? I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm trying to look at the signs.
Terrible camera work.
Yeah, this is shoddy camera work. Is he getting shot at from two different angles?
I don't know. He switched to handgun now, though. He ran out of ammo. His car's smoking awfully bad.
Yeah, he may have wrecked it.
Does look like the hood's got a little wrinkle in it, like he hit something.
Yeah. I want to know the context of this. And they say you don't need 30-round magazines.
It's still going. It didn't restart. Yep, cops are there.
Oh, now you want to give up.
Oh, was he fighting with the cops?
I don't know.
Oh wait, I may have saw something about this. I think it was that this guy like started shooting at police or something after like getting in a wreck or something. It may be a different video. I may be mistaken, but
Try to see a license plate or something. Can't see shit. I don't know.
insane shootout with cops, Chicago.
OPC Chicago location not confirmed. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Steadley. He emptied like a whole fucking magazine at the police. I wonder if he
hit anything.
It would be hard not to hurt somebody if you do that, but you know, some people are pretty good at it, not hitting things when they shoot.
Yeah. I had a my uncle and his wife. I think this was like 2 Christmases, either Christmas or Thanksgiving ago. We were sitting around talking, and you know, concealed carry gets brought up, and so my dad and my brother were saying, "Oh, we both carry a shield." My uncle says, I can't remember what he said he carried. I think it was like a Taurus single stack 9 or something like that. And he says, I don't keep it chambered. He says, I think, you know, because I don't want to, you know, for safety. So he says, he would just, you know, pull it and rack it. He said, though, that the gun that he has for his wife, which she doesn't carry often, is a .38 special revolver that he keeps the first round loaded with snake shot. And I asked him why he did that. And he said, oh, well, that way, like, if, you know, someone's like up on her, she can just point and shoot and at least hit him. And I'm like, huh. That's interesting there. I didn't have the mental capacity and the emotional availability to explain how they were both idiots, but
I mean, at least they got a gun, I guess.
I guess. Ugh.
I mean, what if you get mugged by a snake, Jolly? Like, did you ever think about that?
What if it's a baby snake?
And it's on the Reaver.
Similar storm in our solar system would fry satellites in orbit and crash power grids, which serve entire cities, causing widespread blackouts and knocking out cell phone networks. Talking about a devastating solar storm spotted by CU researchers in nearby star system. It's been a while since, every now and again, our sun will throw out, a huge fucking solar storm our way and fry everything. And traditionally, it didn't really matter because there was nothing to fry. And then, I forget what year it happened. They had the telegraph system all set up across the world and stuff like that, and you could telegraph anybody, and then a fucking solar storm happened, and it knocked out the entire telegraph system, right? Fucked everything up. They had to basically start over. But that's all it was. It was just a couple of wires, really. When you think about it, it wasn't much infrastructure to replace back then versus compared to now. If that same thing happened, oh my god, we'd be so fucked. And especially because we count on it so much more now, everyone uses electricity and information and entertainment and everything. And without it, everyone would be instantly back in the caveman days.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you use your AR-15 to hunt for food from your neighbors. That's a crazy fucking video about this Tesla auto drive, dude. It's oh, you're gonna crash. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Kind of want a Tesla. If I had Tesla money though, things would be a bit different. Calhoun says it's the Carrington event, September 1st, 1859, September 2nd, 1859. Steadley says solar flares are the real concern, not man-made EMPs. I mean, basically, if I understand correctly, the EMPs that they're talking about people having don't work like they do in the movies, they're not nearly as effective or powerful or whatever, but they can fuck shit up, but not take out half of America's power grid with one shot kind of thing,
Yeah.
But if you wanted to rob a bank in Las Vegas,
well, first you get the zombie apocalypse started.
I was thinking of Ocean's 13.
That is also true.
All right. Well, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and start winding it down, get down the dusty old road. Yeah, I'm just tired, man. Fucking this week beat me up. Been a little bit extra busy because of party season and kids starting to be out of school and shit like that. It's just been crazy around work, which has been good for, making money, but pretty bad for sanity levels and, being able to stay awake when I'm not at work. I just want to sleep all the time right now. So don't know quite what to do about that one, but it's all good. Daniel says, just quit already. All right, fine. Oh, I was not the chat. You're saying my work. Pat Wright says, have you heard about a variation of the Spanish flu going around?
Yes, it happens every year.
I think that's just called the flu. I might be wrong on that one. I'm just a waiter. I don't really know. All right. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end it. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Gay Frog Chat, where we're going to be gaying and frogging it up. So get your frog self in there and hang out with Frogus. How do you say us and frog? I don't know.
A Frogus.
Frogus. Hang out with Frogus. Bring frog self. Bring frog children. Bring frog everything. We'll see you frog night. Frog. Peace out, guys. We'll see you.